Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining me in the studio is Seth Ehrlich. He's the Executive Director of SOS Outreach, which started right here in Eagle County. And this is a super big week for you guys.
It sure is. Starting yesterday. No, hang on. It's Tuesday. So starting Sunday,
okay.
That kicked off our biggest week of the winter. 1,718 kids will be on snow through SOS's Youth Development Program from Sunday through next weekend. And it's exciting because this is when everything converged with our programs across all of SOS's 15 locations that we're able to offer a core value-based leadership program through skiing and snowboarding. And we have most of those activities happening over this next week.
Seth, I have a question about your core values. So they're really integral to your program.
Yes.
But how do you actually bring them into the program? Do you reference them during the day? Is it part of like an after-action report at the end of the day? How do you kind of imbue those values to your kids?
All of the above.
Okay.
So the core, the background for SOS is that our goal is to work with kids ages 8 to 18 and to provide a positive intervention that promotes long-term success for them. And so identify kids who are not on pace for a high school graduation or other opportunities in life, and be able to provide positive adults and core values and positive decision making so that they are in a position to do that. With the core values, that's a central point of SOS, and that's courage, discipline, integrity, wisdom, compassion, and humility. And we start each program day with the personal definition of the core value. So the kids get in a circle. We call it the circle of love. And the circle physically builds community within the kids. And so these are a lot of kids who are loners, and they get to see this group of 5 to 25 kids who are with them going through the lesson together, and everyone shares, even the adults involved and the volunteers. So everybody shares their personal definition of courage as the first day. And that's their lift ticket to get on the hill. Then throughout the day, it's the volunteers and the mentors who are pulling out, oh, wow, it's awesome that you got up and tried that after falling for the third time. You demonstrated significant courage in that. How have you learned courage, or how have you experienced courage in your life over the past week? And so we're pulling that out on those chairlift moments that exist. And then at the closing circle of love, at the end of the day, everyone who is in that circle, adults and kids alike, recognizes someone else for demonstrating courage. And so it's a positive affirmation, and it is an opportunity for kids to be recognized. And so many of our kids are never recognized for anything that they do.
Well, you've been around for a while, so you've had time for kids to kind of move through your program. Tell us about some of those kids.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing that we do, is that we're a long-term program. And so we will have an opportunity for them all the way up through junior mentoring when they're 18, and then after they graduate from high school, they're eligible to return as full mentors. One former participant who graduated high school, she's the first in her family to graduate high school last year. She's now in her first year at Metro State in Denver. She's working 10 hours a week in her Denver office and is managing all of the jackets, pants, goggles, gloves, hats. And so she's very busy this week of packing bags that go out with all of the programs of the kids who are coming up from Denver as one of our program sites, and ensuring that everybody's warm and dry and ready for the day. But it's awesome. She wanted to come back, and she approached me over the past year and a half of how can I get involved to provide an opportunity similar to what I received to others.
Well, Seth, I hope you guys have a great week. It sounds like you guys are going to get started off great with all of this new snow.
Oh, it came just in time. It's awesome.
And I can't wait to hear from you and the kids' feelings and reactions at the end of this week.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We got to take it over to Rick. He's got your weather forecast.